Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. Welcome to another episode of He Rants. I am your host, Felix, Long Trousers Man. Hey, we got this video with this person by the name of Hennessy Marie. Apparently, this is a transgender individual that stays in Miami, and it looked like he/she was out there causing havoc. Let's get right into it.
Miami-Dade and Broward County are in shambles. Let's listen to this phone conversation with Hennessy Marie.
No, you was trying. Was you honest with them or you wasn't honest with them?
No, when I got my shit removed, I ain't even feel, I ain't like, what, like,
Oh, you feel like you ain't need to tell nobody. That's not your place.
I cut it off. So it was like,
To be honest, though, you playing with people's lives and stuff like that.
I'm not playing with nobody's life because they're not, these are not important people in my life. You know, this is like a city girl generation. So if I'm getting paid, or I'm going to sit here and try to jeopardize me getting paid.
To sum it up, Hennessy says she don't regret a thing, and she will continue to blaze the streets of Miami-Dade.
But I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
Devastating, absolutely devastating and diabolical. This is some evil stuff right now. This is a quick way to be put in the dirt. Let's be honest right now, right? Because this transgender, if you transform into a woman, are you then like a transgender woman? Is it transgender woman or is it transgender man or whatever? This biological man has gone out on the prowl in Miami. In the name of city girls, I don't know. Is the new city girl lifestyle type stuff? You want to be a part of the streets, but it's hard for you to really be a part of the streets as a male. I know a lot of people might find that controversial because men can be a part of the streets too. But let's be honest, we kind of allocate the streets for young ladies that usually like to open their legs. But in this situation, it's a young man who's cosplaying as a woman. That's the individual that's opening their legs in the situation. Listen, there's a part 2 to this video, pretty much exposing a few of the dudes that he/she was interacting with, if you catch my drift.
But I ain't want to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
Now, could you imagine if you were just stumbling across TikTok and you see, holy crap, this individual, I know this person. I may have clapped the cheeks of this individual. And then boom, you get the confirmation because your picture gets posted as one of the individuals that smashed. And let me be honest with you guys, right? Apparently this person's somewhat famous, this Hennessy Marie individual, somewhat famous. I've never heard of her or him, whatever they go by, or whatever type of being this being. I've never seen this person, so maybe I could have fell for the trap. But I'll be honest with you, once I saw that this is a transgender woman, I could see it right away. It's one of those things. I could definitely see it right away. But I'm pretty sure if I was to see this person in real life, I could quite possibly be able to tell, like, okay, this is definitely a young man. This is definitely a gentleman. I want to know, did the person cut off their bottom parts, right? Because once you get into the motion in the ocean, if the person still has the salami, you should be able to notice that the salami is there. I don't care if you only hit it from the back. Most likely, you could tell there's something down there, right? But this stuff that this person is doing is really evil. Right? Let's be honest right now. This is really evil. This is the equivalent of honestly having an STD and not telling others that you have an STD. It really is, because it can really go out and you can get hurt. There's some individuals going to see this and be like, oh my God, now I have to figure out where this person is at and I'm going to have to murder them. I have to put them legit in the dirt, son. Their family is going to see them in the next 7 business days. You know what I'm saying? Depending how much money you have, because when you do this stuff at the funeral home, you got to cremate. Well, I was about to say cremate, but you got to you got to embalm them and stuff like that. The longer you keep them embalmed, the more money it costs. But if you have, so you got if you don't really have that much money, you might do it within that weekend if they get murked on Monday. I don't know why we're talking about funerals and stuff, but I mean the reason I'm saying that is because you have a big chance of getting into a funeral home. If you understand what I'm saying, people are gonna pretty much call your parents to the precinct or anything like that, or bring you to the where they keep the bodies at and be like, hey, is this your daughter/son or something like that? You know what I'm saying? And then it's gonna be you because you wanted to play stupid games, try to trick individuals. Just tell the people who you really are. Hey, listen, I'm a young man cosplaying as a young lady, and I want to have relations with you. Right? Is that okay with you? Most likely, a lot of guys are going to say no, but I'm telling you this right now. There's a lot of guys who will say, yeah, I'll definitely do that with you. Just don't tell anybody about it. You know what I'm saying? But you're putting yourself in a lot of risk right now by doing these type of stuff. And Hennessy Marie, hopefully you're able to watch your back, man. I'm hoping that nothing bad happens to you, but you're playing a very, very risky game. And I'll be honest with you, a lot of guys, especially a lot of black guys, because let's be honest right now, when it comes to black men, we are phobic, if you understand what I'm saying. We are very phobic. And we don't really care if anybody insults us for being phobic. If they found out that they did a reckless act like this, against their will, of course, I'm pretty sure situations can get pretty bad, pretty bad, and it wouldn't look that well, man. But hey, that's all I'm saying at the end of the day, man. Listen, feel the throats. You know what I'm saying? You got to feel the throats. Ask for baby pictures. Honestly, just ask for baby pictures. Let me see, how did you look as a child before you have relations, especially when you're in places like Atlanta, Miami. San Francisco, LA, places where they have good money that they can really, spend on great plastic surgery to get the most aesthetically pleasing looks. At least get as close to being a full-fledged woman as possible. It's a dangerous, dangerous world we're living in right now, man. But hey, for those of you guys who like to, have relations with people who are transformers, hey, I mean, I guess you have no problem, right? You could just pretty much go out there and have relations with anybody, right? But there's a lot of people who would want to know if the person was a transformer, if you catch my drift. But yeah, that's all I got to say on this, man. I want to thank the boy LB for sending me this video, man. Really, really interesting video. LB always showing love in these videos and stuff like that. But that's all I got to say on this, man. If you stay this long, I appreciate you. I love you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as with the post notification. That way you always know when I first hear the voice. At the same time, leave a like. I'm so damn insecure, and those likes definitely let me know I'm doing a stand-up job. At the same time, you got to buy the merch. Mofo, man, offering females orgasms because we're so humble. Link in the description box below. And that's all I got to say. Peace and blessings to ugly mofos. And I'm out.